Hello and welcome to TNIAB's Anime Club Group Watch, episode 6.
Is it episode 6 or is it episode 5?
It is episode 6.
What episodes of anime did we watch?
6.
But isn't this the 5th one because we covered 1 and 2 in the first episode?
Mm-hmm. But it's easier just to call it 6.
Fine.
This is episode...
We'll change continuity.
6. Sweet.
You could have warned me beforehand that you're going to do that.
Nah. Boss never tells his employees anything, right?
Whatever.
Anyways, we're watching My Hero Academia and Kiznaiver.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 6 for both of them. We just finished watching both of them.
We did.
Let's, before we jump into it, tell the audience members what they need to know.
They need to know the ongoings from episode 1 through 5.
No, they don't. They just need to know, sorry, I should have told you more.
You should have told me more.
If it's someone's first time listening.
Oh, if it's someone's first time listening, go back and listen to the other episodes. Or just be caught up to at least episode 6 of each thing. Because we're just going to fully spoil it.
Yes, that's technically what we do here.
Kill me here.
I know. Feel free to comment if you're listening on YouTube or watching the YouTube video. We totally recommend you watch the YouTube video.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there's things there that you just don't get from the audio form.
Like us looking at our phones for information that we forgot.
Yeah, that's exactly why we brought them out. I'm glad that we have that mental connection about knowing about that. Make sure it's on vibrate too, so that no one...
It's on mute. I did one better.
Oh wow, you're better than me. Now I'm gonna have to try and kill time while I figure out what I was trying to search for. Right, if you're on YouTube, make sure to leave a comment down below if you are watching along with us. What you thought of the episode, if we made any mistakes, make sure to call us out on it because we are not always 100% accurate on our...
We're close to perfect.
Yes.
We're just not quite there.
Right, because what I wanted to say was last week, I believe we were having trouble figuring out names and whatnot.
Yeah.
And thankfully, there was a listener out there. I believe it was... I'm going to take a hard look at this one. New Generation Duelist.
Good old New Generation Duelist.
Ooh! He saved us.
He did.
Because last week I was referring to Bakugo as Deku.
Yeah.
And clearly that was wrong. Deku is our hero protagonist.
Izuku. It's just his nickname that Bakugo makes fun of him for.
Yeah, and the reason I bring this up is that Deku actually becomes a very important name in episode 6 of Kiznaiver.
It does.
It becomes a very important name. First of all, you learn the backstory behind it.
Yeah.
And Deku's crush gives it a cuter meaning, and now he wants to wear it 100% of the time.
Ochako.
That's her name. Yeah.
Good old phone.
Really? Her name's Ochako?
I think that's her last name.
What's her other name?
It's loading. Uraraka.
Okay, yeah, neither of those ring a bell.
Uchako Uraraka.
Neither of those ring a bell.
No, man, we learned from the episode she's just Infinity Girl.
That's a better way to remember her. Yeah, no, so this episode, they go through a regular school day, they go through English class, they go through lunch.
It turns out it's kind of tame over at the high school, at the Hero High.
Yeah.
They're learning English and math.
For sure.
But then they got hero training, basic hero training. And, All Might's teacher. Finally.
Yeah.
It's coming back. And he is pitting teams on team battles.
Yeah.
So it is Izuku and...
Infinity Girl.
And Infinity Girl, because that's her true name, and it's way easier to remember.
Yeah.
Against Bakugo and Engine Man.
Oh, yes.
Good old Engine Man.
Engine Man. I used to have a friend named Engine Man.
Did you actually?
No.
Okay. And so how it works is that Bakugo's team are the villains, and they have to protect a fake atom bomb. And Izuku's team are the good guys, and they have to figure out a way to subdue the villains and deal with the bomb.
Right.
So they are infiltrating a building. It's 2-on-2 battles. And pretty much it's all limits off. Use your quirks, go ham.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Mega cool.
If they showed any of it. They showed a little bit of it. Bakugo did a surprise attack on Izuku. Kind of took off half of his costume.
Oh, Yes.
We'll get into that after. But what I liked is that because he's like, my power's too nuts.
Yeah.
If I use it on a person, they'll actually die.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to judo throw you.
Yeah.
So his studying of heroes and his notebooks, you have realized that he only writes down the stuff of heroes that he thinks are great.
Yeah.
And
awesome.
Are awesome. And Bakugo was one of them.
Oh,
right in the heart.
Oh, man. And to add a little bit more emotion to that, they reveal that they were once childhood best friends.
They were at one point.
When they were bug catching and shit.
But I really want to know, like, what... They don't show, like, what was the reason for the schism between them.
I think it was Deku never got a quirk.
Oh, no.
And Bakugo's like, I can't hang out with you, quirkless punk.
Nerd.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bakugo did some sweet explosion attacks, took off half of his costume.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so it turns out Izuku was like, I study you. You always start out with a huge right punch.
Yeah.
And they just like, gotcha mofo, and just judo throws him. Just like regular judo throws him.
Yeah.
And it's actually really cool.
Yeah.
We also get more backstory. Everybody gets a costume.
Yeah.
But it turns out that instead of Izuku getting the Hero Association to make him a costume, he's wearing the costume his mom made him. Yeah. She's like, oh man. Also, right in the heart.
Yeah. Okay.
There's one line in this episode where he's just like, these are the feelings of my mother. Like that he says that line.
Yeah.
And I was just like, wow. That was so corny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only thing with this episode is that it focused a little too much on character relationships when I felt that they were already pretty established. Yeah. So it was a little boring for me.
The first half, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It was just a slow burn.
Yeah, it's just like, here's everyday life at school. Here's like my friends who are you as the watcher already know are my friends.
Yeah, my mom who loves me.
Yeah.
And it's like, we know this stuff.
They're doing a lot of flashbacks. It's like, remember that horrible thing I said to you? And then they go back to the scene of him in the computer chair crying.
Yeah.
A lot of flashbacks, but hopefully next episode is where the action's at. Because if it's not there, I don't know where it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But overall, I think this episode was...
It was alright.
It was a slow burn. It was okay.
It worked. It worked when it needed to.
It wasn't as crazy as last episode.
Right.
Where, look, I erase your... Oh, we learned Eraserhead's limit.
Yeah.
Eraserhead can look at someone, take their powers away from them.
Yeah.
But he has dry eyes. So when he blinks, the quirk is given back.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, and it also explains why his eyes are so messed up.
Yeah,
because he's always like trying to not blink. So
yeah. No, it was an episode that revealed a lot more backstory to the more world building stuff.
Yeah.
Like even though we got the quirk taker's abilities explained, we even learned about the nurse's ability. It's not that she can heal you, she just speeds up your own body's regeneration abilities,
which takes up your own energy and your own stamina. So I like he's hearing the downsides of quirks.
So it just leads me to believe that like all these powers seem to have limits, like severe limits, and I really like that.
Izuku's is... I still don't know what Bakugo's is, because Bakugo just seems like he can just blow shit up at all times forever.
Maybe his really is like it's dependent on his rage.
Yeah, because that's what we were wondering. Like it's dependent on his rage.
And like to be at his peak, he has to be berserk.
I guess that would make a lot of sense. Because there are times when he's like really angry, and little explosions seem to be going off in his hands, like just involuntarily. Yeah. So, I really want to see the teamed up versions of powers. I want to see how Izuku hangs out with Infinity Girl. I want to see how Bakugo hangs out with Engine Man. Yeah. I want all that to work out.
Team attacks?
Yeah, I want team attacks. That's exactly what I want.
Team attacks?
Just like, it's the only reason you ever go to a team-based fighting game, is I want to see all these characters on screen at the same time doing some crazy shit.
Yeah, do some cancels?
Yeah, exactly. Dream cancels.
Oh, dream cancels.
King of Fighters 12 cancels.
Jeez. All right. Yeah, but...
No, 11. King of Fighters 11 cancels.
Yeah, it was an okay episode.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah. Another okay episode.
Kiznaiver.
It was Kiznaiver. Kiznaiver episode 6 happened.
What is this show about?
I think we need to stop asking that question. and just let it happen. Because the minute you remove that question, the show just becomes an enjoyable experience.
Yeah. But they're like, they really go into like, there is some deeper stuff in this episode. Like, because
some deep shit.
Yeah, because Satsuki, she meets up with Satsuki meets up with like the mayor of the city.
Yeah,
and he's like, "Hey, so
we need results now.
We need results because there are a bunch of brand sponsors that are backing out. We had to keep a headline out of the newspaper by paying people off.
Yeah,
the government is pulling funding, and I'm like, what is happening? There's like all these strings that are being pulled." And there's so many questions I want to answer.
And I think we'll get all our answers eventually.
I hope so. But all we're getting right now is still like interpersonal drama. Like it's such a small scale for on what a large scale the actual Kiznaiver project seems to be.
Yeah, definitely. But I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm down with it. I think I really do like Yuta and Maki.
Maki, yeah.
Yeah, I really like
them. They're little like Yuta wants to be a couple, and Maki's just like, get away from me because I got a dark past I don't want to deal with.
Yeah, and they seem like they're both like the older ones, like the both who have to hide something from their past.
Yeah.
That really means something to them.
Yeah.
Whereas the other ones, like their secrets are kind of like, I'm afraid of dogs.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it seems like they have something deep within them. So in this one, we learn Maki had a friend who she created a manga with.
When they were in middle school. Yeah.
About middle schoolers.
And it was like apparently super deep.
Yeah, like love story.
With a teacher and student.
Yeah. But like they made that while they were in middle school. Yeah. So that's what made it so popular.
Yeah.
And then her partner died.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so like, cause she was like, Maki before was like, I killed someone.
Yeah.
Nah, JK, I didn't. So I wonder, like, I don't think that she killed her friend.
She just didn't save him.
I just think that maybe not even didn't save him. I think that she feels guilty for her death.
Like she pushed her to that limit.
Like, yeah, maybe I pushed her. Maybe I didn't do anything to stop her from the feelings that she had because there was the opening scene. It's a flashback of Maki and her friend walking along pretty much a riverbank.
Yeah.
And she's just like, oh yeah, that's right, I'm stupid. Am I a burden to you? Would it be easier if I wasn't in your life? And she just tries to jump off the riverbank.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, chill.
Yeah.
No chill.
Yeah.
And so, like, yeah, I wonder if it's just, like, I feel super guilty about not even trying to stop her or something.
Yeah. The other thing, too, is the show is definitely taking that pain thing and moving it further away from physical pain.
Yeah.
More into emotional pain.
It seems like physical pain was more to make you understand what's happening with them.
Yeah.
And then emotional pain was to layer on, like, here's kind of like where the real
this is what we're trying to get at.
Yeah.
Not physical pain. Which seems interesting because they always describe it as like this gloomy feeling in their stomach.
But that's the only feeling. It's always negative feelings when it comes to feelings of the heart. There hasn't been one where it's like, oh, I feel elated, like I feel great, like something great happened to me, and I'm like super pumped. I
do wonder though what that would feel like, because usually when you suffer from those feelings in real life, you suffer them with all these different thoughts and emotions in your head going on. Yeah. But if you just suffer the feeling without having being associated with
maybe like the pit in your stomach.
Yeah, like what does that actually like? How does that change it, and what does that feel like?
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah,
like because. Yeah, like very like like if you think of stressful moments in your life, like it's usually that like you got something in your stomach that just won't go away.
Yeah.
Or just but you do again also have those feelings like those thoughts that kind of prevent that pit in your stomach from going away.
Yeah.
So
yeah, if you don't have that, I guess, mental connection, you just have you're just feeling the repercussions. Like that must be weird.
It probably really is.
But yeah, no. Again, the episode was kind of okay. Like I'd love to know more about Maki's past, but at the same time, I also need to know more about the show.
I feel like we're gonna learn more about it in the next episode. So
yeah, so I looked it up, and apparently this show is 12 episodes.
That's it.
And
we're at the halfway point.
So that's confusing me. Like, what is? Maybe it's just 2 seasons, and they've only announced the first.
Oh, maybe.
But yeah, I don't know where we're going.
It's a very slow burn for 12 episodes.
Mm-hmm. But we don't really have much else to say.
Like, well, maybe there's some sort of like meta narrative going on.
I don't know if we have much more to say on either episodes today.
No, it is pretty mediocre.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna fill you in on something else.
Yes.
We've in the interim we also watched and have been keeping up with Space Patrol Fallucco.
Oh my god, the show's so good.
Now, Space Patrol Fallucco is on episode 7. If you know what that means, they're on season 3, episode 1.
They're on season 3, episode 1.
Yeah.
Just episode 7.
And they go to planet KLKX.
Gross.
And my goodness, this is the greatest episode of the show so far.
It's a life fibers planet.
Yeah.
And then the Kill la Kill music plays.
Yeah.
And the dog's there.
Yeah.
And he's in the boy's hoodie. Like, I don't understand what this episode is.
And they even have, because Kill la Kill always had the block font lettering during attacks and whatnot, especially the end, when they're like stripped of the threads, stripped of the will to fight.
Yeah.
And they have that in this episode.
It's so ridiculous. Fallucco is the most fun I'm having with anime this season.
Yes.
It is so bonkers.
Yeah.
Last episode, they pulled a time warp portal through a portal.
Yeah.
And then it broke the universe.
Yeah.
So, and like, was it like, her dad can still be, because like his brain is in the section of his body that they still have, while the rest of his body is with their space pirate mom.
Yeah.
And the justice cop is just he's just on fire at all times, but he's broken. He's because of the last attack he did. He's just a pile of bones on a desk. Oh my god! Like, Space Patrol Fallucco is truly the show of the season.
It is. It really is. Man, it's good stuff. They even had oh shoot, I just lost my train of thought. But when they were talking about like the threads and like we're connected by threads and only you can cut it with like a double scissor.
Yeah.
Like
if you have this double scissor thing that's made out of hardened of these and it cuts it at both ends equally.
But then they're like, they just say they totally undermine Kill la Kill. They're like, it's thread. It's highly flammable. And just burn it.
And then the skeleton says justice, and then sets it on fire. And then they all do the judgment gun morphing.
Yeah.
And they're about to shoot the bad guy. And the bad guy's like, no, I'd rather burn myself alive. And then they all turn around like they did something cool, but they didn't. And the villain just killed himself.
Yeah, and then there's the Kill la Kill montage. And goes,
don't lose your way.
It's stripped of the threads of fate.
Oh my god, the show's so good.
Yeah.
Trigger your... like, maybe that's what they're doing. Like, here's a show that's going to go a mile a minute.
Yeah.
Because we know this show is going to be a slow burn.
Yeah. I also looked up that Kiznaiver isn't a 100% Trigger show.
Oh, is it not?
No, it's like, even though it's Trigger everywhere, it's actually a collab project with Aniplex.
Oh.
Aniplex.
Huh.
Yeah.
I only really know Aniplex from publishing movies.
Me too. That's why I didn't really quite understand that. Like, or not publishing movies, but they localized a lot of anime.
They got that sick jingle where it's like a robotic voice going like, Aniplex.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because they're on the Full Metal one all the time. But yeah, so I didn't realize that, and maybe that explains a lot of what we're seeing in Kiznaiver.
Yeah, like I'm totally confident then that Trigger can do something other than balls to the wall action. But Kiznaiver seems like such a difference that I didn't think that this was completely their own, and you kind of just confirmed it. So
yeah, it's also like it's a directorial debut of some new dude.
Okay.
Who, to be fair, did a couple episodes of Kill la Kill.
Okay. But like, I'm not like, the direction of this show is gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
Like, the art is fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to just go scene by scene, like certain angles that they choose to show characters and like meetings between characters and like their closeness of friendship and the way they portray that just through visuals alone, like all of that is great. Like,
it always looks cool.
Yeah, he's like, I don't think this guy's like a bad director.
No.
I think this story is just super slow.
Yeah. Like
maybe it's just frustration. Like, it's not giving me the answers I want.
Yeah. Like, I think there's one scene in Kiznaiver where Maki, she's going down a set of stairs and she gets like a message on her thing. And she holds her wrist up and the camera's coming from down. and you just, the way they drew it, I was just like, wow, that's really cool.
Yeah,
like, it look cool.
It's really cool. Yeah.
Oh.
I want to bring back what's your most impressive anime other than the ones we've been watching segment.
Oh,
Because
really?
it's been 2 episodes.
Yeah, sure. So since we've been watching,
Yeah, so I've caught up on pretty much everything I've been watching, including Kanabari.
I am, I think, 2 behind on Kanabari.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. I would say Kanabari, but I haven't seen the previous 2, or at least this week's and last week's.
Okay.
So I think I'm still in episode 3 or 4.
Okay.
Right? Because is it 5 that's out now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'm on 3. Or I'm about to start 4. So not including that, because that probably would be my pick, I would say the thing that I'm enjoying the most is Flying Witch.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I gotta watch this show. Multiple people have said this show is really good.
Flying Witch, yes. Flying Witch is, I think I described at the beginning, it's like, it's basically small town girl moves to small town city, and it's just everyday life, but she so happens to be a witch. It's Harry Potter without any of the drama, and even less powers, and country life in Japan.
Okay.
That's it.
I guess.
Like, I don't have anything else to say. And it's really cool. The more characters they introduce, it's real funny. It's a great, just like, I'm gonna chill and watch this anime.
Okay.
Just relax. Yeah.
No, I'm definitely gonna check that out this week. My thing is not Stride anymore. I think Sakamoto is they're in a series of back-to-back episodes where I have just laughed so hard.
Wow.
Like, some of these gags, what I've realized with this show is they like to take very serious situations, like group bullying, or like fighting between students, or like almost like broken home type stuff. Like, my mom is kind of like
Degrassi level stuff,
and they just like make fun of it so hard.
Oh no.
So for example, I'm gonna ruin this one skit.
Okay.
So one of them is Sakamoto makes a friend with that pudgy fat guy.
Yeah.
Right. And his grades have been lacking. Sakamoto's obviously getting hundreds on everything because he's cool. So Sakamoto's been coming over, and ever since then, his mom has been obsessed with Sakamoto because he looks like a Korean drama star she really likes. Oh. So she's been like following him around anime to like the detriment of their own family. Oh. Like, so she's been like making special meals for when Sakamoto comes over, spending all of their family's money on like beauty treatments so she can look, and like ignoring her husband and like trying to feed Sakamoto and all this stuff. And they take and so Sakamoto, what happens is that he's secretly helping him study at the house, and he's like, I need to go to the convenience store, just don't let my mom see you. And the mom, by finding Sakamoto's shoes, realizes he's there. And like, it's like a cat and mouse game of trying to find Sakamoto. But at the end, what he does, he hides from her, and she just gives up, and she just breaks down. Oh, right. She just breaks. She's like, when you see the man you truly love on a TV screen, and it shows the Korean actor, it's so easy to give up because he's an actor. But when it's right in front of right in your grasp, why can't you give up? And she just cries and breaks down. And so what he does during this portion is he found a camera, and it turns out he filmed a speech to tell the mom. So he got her to chase her around the room, and he backflipped behind the flat screen TV. But at the perfect time to where on the TV screen his legs were coming in. I get it. So it looked like he went into the TV. Yeah. And he's like, sorry, ma'am, but I'm not real. Like, I'm just a figment. I'm not a real person. And then she breaks down crying that she like, was I obsessed with him so much? Oh my God. And that like totally ruins her.
Oh man. That's rough.
I know. But like, so some of them are just straight gags, like, here, I'm gonna ride this tornado up with an umbrella and save a bird. But the other ones is like, I take really serious situations and just flip them to turn them into gags. And it was like they show the after scene of like, my mom has never been the same, but she's back to normal, but she always has this like tinge of depression, like something's missing in her life.
Oh man. That's I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, it's so good. It's such a good show.
Okay.
Wow. It's fantastic.
Wow. All right, then. Well, there's our update. You know what to go watch. Sakamoto desu ka?
Yeah.
Or Flying Witch.
I'm going to watch Flying Witch, so...
I'm not going to watch Sakamoto desu ka.
Damn it! Come on!
I have other anime I have to get to.
So do I, but I'm still doing yours.
Yeah, but I also have other stuff.
I gotta watch JoJo. So much JoJo. They're getting into it now.
Yeah, that's a curse that you decided to partake.
The latest episode's so cool.
I bet it isn't.
It is.
I bet it is.
It is.
I've been hearing a lot of people say this is the best season of JoJo so far.
It's most people's favorite.
Yeah. Still not gonna watch it.
Come on!
Yeah, no.
Fine.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for tuning in.
Oh yeah, we're recording this.
Yeah, thank you for coming on and say hi. What anime have you guys thought this season that you're keeping up with that maybe, you know, you're not into My Hero or a Kiznaiver, but there's something else you're just like, yeah.
You're absolutely loving it.
You're loving it.
We'd love to hear about it.
Yeah, definitely, because we're always looking for new recommendations.
Yeah.
New recommendations. We're not into that retro anime.
What are you talking about? G-Gundam's the best Gundam ever made.
Yes, I agree with
That's
you.
retro.
But we've seen that.
I can watch it again.
Nah, you know that term, never meet your heroes? Don't go back.
Don't go back.
Don't go back.
Okay.
Don't go back.
Just watch the last episode where he makes a dress out of his cape for Rain.
Oh, yeah, he does do that.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good on you,
We should
Domo.
end this.
We should. So, for until next week, remember your homework is My Hero Episode 7, which is out right now on Funimation. And Kiznaiver Episode 7, which will be out eventually.
Soon.
Yeah. And then if you want to be awesome, watch Luluko.
Yeah, if you want to be the most awesome, watch Fallucco.
Because that's actually the secret show we're both really into.
That show's so great.
Yeah, it is. All right, thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.